Hello, Tara here. I'm on to my last batch of page kits for Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches round 20. And I've got to say, some of these are my favorites that are in this whole collection. So this is one of them. And I'll tell you why. I'm using some product here that I've had for ages, and I've just been waiting for the right photos to do them. So day 19 is Holly Fiercely, and she's got 4 photos on a little clothesline there with clothespins and some torn paper. This is from the Scrap Room, June 2023, Flavors of the Month. It's Pretty Little Studio Sunkissed. I have been trying to use this collection for I don't know how long, and I can never make it work. So actually yesterday, my niece posted these photos of Lauren's 5. How perfect is that? So my plan is, what was my plan? I think I was going to use this on the edges because it is pretty bold, right? So this section here, and then I'm going to, do it so it's got the black border. And then this would be the next layer coming in. And I might leave it at just the 2 layers, I think, because I want a bit of, I don't want a whole bunch of yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it at those 2 as far as layers. And then the only other thing I pulled, because this was like I didn't get any embellishments or anything to go with it, like the embellishment add-on. I just got a few of these florals. Like there was just the small ones that come with a kit, not the extras. So this is what we're starting with. I know I'm going to have to add something, and I'm going to matte these in the black. I hope I can. I've got more I've got more of this paper. It didn't matter. Okay, let's look at what we can add to it to beef it up. 10, 17, 19, 25. Shape punch. What shape should we punch? Let me think about that. So 9, 10, 5, 7, 17, hidden journaling. Good grief. That one keeps coming up, doesn't it? But it's actually all for poor Michelle. She's going to have a lot of journaling to do because they're not my kids, so I'm not. See, here on her sketch, she's got her journaling right here. I could let me think about that. Tie the punched elements and the hidden journaling kind of together, because I've got tag punches that could slide underneath something. 4, 6, 9, 10, 17, hidden journaling. $10, 16, 21, 24, shaker element. I tell you what, there's some that just kind of keep coming up and up and up. I don't mind the shaker element though at all, because I enjoy the shaker element. So we could tie all three together in a way. So I could put my hidden journaling behind the shaker element, couldn't I? So let's pull out. These are laying out still. What shapes are there? I kind of like this one with the dots. Kind of wallet sized looking. Oh no, that's bigger than I thought. Unless there's another one here. I don't want it huge. Here. No. This little one will just be perfect. It's got a bit of writing on it. But yeah, that would kind of tie in. So if we've got the 4 going across, or do I cut one of the photos and put that in? Don't really want to cut them, they're all cute. So, shoot, I don't like it. That's too, it looks off to have it down further. Okay, if I'm cutting one, it's this one, I think, because there's more of her showing in these. And then would you put the element like here? That might work. Cover it up a little bit. Or is there a way I can squeeze them all in without looking too? I mean, I could cut them, reprint them smaller, but I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So then, I'm still stuck with my hidden journaling. Okay, well, just while I'm thinking here, I saw, oh, it's these ones. Today and Sweet would be cute. Although if I've got, I should find one more. This one says hello. Oh, what the heck, use the third one up. Okay, so then do we want to do like with the string? I think so, but I think I'll wait till I cut stuff, because this is so bold, it's pretty distracting right now to try and figure it out. And let's see, let's pick a sequin mix. Pink florals. I don't think you're gonna get any better than that, eh? And yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'll have to think about how I want to. And you know, when sometimes when you get working at something, it comes to you as you're doing it. So we're gonna leave that for now, and I'll grab the next one. Okay, this is Day 20 by Lissa Flanagan, and it's a central design with a big heart, and she has her photo cut in the shape of a heart as well, and then embellishments at each corner. I just have this little photo So I don't think I want to cut that into a heart. I think I could print it larger, but I think I don't want to cut all the horse out. So this is a Hip Kit Club Kit from June 23. I actually haven't used it. I started to cut it apart to use it in a layout. I cut all these frames and then I never used them. So just as I was pulling them out, I thought, I kind of like that because it kind of matches the blanket under the saddle there. So I was thinking I would do this just for my base, do a couple of layers, and then this paper here, this gray little dot, I'll do a heart out of it just to go around railing there. I might round the corners on the photo just to soften it so that it's not quite so square. In which case, why don't I round all the corners? I'll round these ones and this too. Yeah, I never remember to do that unless I see it in a layout or something or on a sketch. So then for the four corners for embellishments, these kits come packed. Like, man, because I used to get everything and I hardly ever used them because I don't know, I didn't have girls, so these little ones weren't big enough yet. So I have 4 of these. Do not. So I got 4 of these little envelopes, and I thought that would make a nice base, and they're quite small when they get folded up. So, and they're like, you know, double-sided, so if you leave the top open, you see the color inside. And then anyway, they're really cool. And then I just pulled a bunch of random, so these were like layered stickers. Explore, so much fun. I pulled a couple of different tags. A wild and free, some chipboard. That one says live for moments and loving life. And then on the thing here, you've got your title. And did I decide on? Oh yeah, I did. Like the kit even had the glitter foam sticker. So Ventured Weights is going to be my title, and I thought I could put that underneath if I have room. I don't know. Got a lot going on here. So we've got that. Why do I have 4 stars? Oh, I was going to put 1 in each corner. So I did all different sizes. And then what else have we got here? Just a little ticket, a little cardstock ticket. So I'm gonna, you know, have like a piece of chipboard in each corner, and hopefully. And then this is like a little ticket for, it says explore on it. And then this one is like another kind of travel ticket type of thing. And then I've got it outside. This is the life, discover, fun little rainbow, and a little camera. So I thought that was just like, that's just the tip of the iceberg in these kits. And then, and then there's these acetate and glitter florals and leaf shapes. And I started picking a few out, and then I thought I'm just gonna wait until I put it together to see how much and if I need them even. And then a whole sticker book here. So we've got some small letters and banner shape, like there's just so much. Anyway, so that's where we're starting from. Probably don't even need this mess here, but let's have a look. 10, 14, 19, 21. Puffy embellishment, done. I like when that works out. Oh no, we're into the big numbers again. 18, 21, 27. Stencil. This is so busy. I don't know if I even want to. I'll find a way to make it work though. Even if it's just a little bit here and there, maybe some texture paste. 9, 13, 16, 19, multi-font title. Oh shoot. Okay. I will have to. Oh, well, I can just add, let's see, got these little stickers here, so you could either spell something out. Your adventure awaits. They're kind of small though, right? I think it'll likely end up being your adventure awaits or something like that, but there was a bigger alphabet. I think these are almost too small. I'm gonna think on that though. Do something different. I think these are too small to use for the rest of it, unless there's another die cut that has something that might work. Okay, one more here. Oh no, we're done. We're done. Okay. Put this one away and get the next one. Okay, day 21, and it's from Elaine King. She's got 2 square photos here and some triangles going up the side there and a few embellishments. So instead of 2 square, I've got 1 4x6, and I'm using Creative Memories Gem Tones. So my plan is, let's see, like this, and then with what's here, I'll gut that and use that to mat this, and then the back of it is a little more subtle. So I was thinking instead of triangles, I might do like a series of circles, and I might even use that all around it dies, just because they're a little less, you know, there's some difference. I can use different sizes, and what am I trying to say? So then I've got, would have, say those, oh, they're sticky, I better not leave them on there. Then I've also, and then unless I do regular circles, because these are circular, and I don't want to, I think I'll use regular circle dies. But then, so this kind of would be in the background, and then I'll have these different embellishments scattered around. Got some little hearts. Happy. Got some of these little fronds. Just all kinds of different things sticking out. You and me. And she doesn't have a spot on here for a title, so I think I might just use that, You and Me, as a title. In which case I might not keep that one. I'll just have the one, and then it's basically 3 word bits. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, and I also had these stickers pulled, so I was wondering about this heart one, and just kind of along the bottom of the photo is what I was thinking. But oh, and then look at all the hearts you've got. That is most excellent. Okay, so there's where we're starting from. Let's look at this. 1, 3, 5, 9, 14, 20. Pocket. Good grief. I keep hitting the same bleeding 2, 3, 11, 14 foam embellishment. Well, that's not that different, but so what do I have that would go with this? Peach and this navy. Think about that. That's a different color palette. And I use that often, like the peach, unless there's some simple stories. 11, 14, 16, 20, 25. Shape punch. Tell you what, tonight everything's the same. Well, I already said I was going to do circles, so that's done. The pocket will be behind the photo. Foam embellishment. Okay, one sec. So this is from Boho Sunshine, and you might not think of it immediately, but it does pull in all these colors. So I think, and like the navy isn't super heavy because it's just matting the layout and matting the photo, and I might punch the odd circle out of it, I don't know, but really I think that looks all right. And I would have never thought to have grabbed them if I hadn't been playing this game here. So that's fun. Was that it? Foam embellishment. Yeah. Okay, that's good for this one, I think. I think. Yeah. Good to go. Okay, move on to the next one. Okay, day 22, Stacy Donner Tawari. Oopsies. So it's basically 3 photos on 3 tags. What I decided to pull was, these are photos from Boxing Day, and you can see the ice on the branches, and anyway, I thought those might look all right. So I pulled, I have quite a bit left from, this was Mercy Terra kit. Shoot, what was it called? Didn't matter. It was one of the last ones though. But I thought I'd give it like an extra border there. And I thought that the red, actually I might make the red a little bit wider. And I don't know why, I used to either use a lot of white to do like a triple, like, or a double matte. And actually this is already gutted out from another layout. I used to do this a fair bit, and I haven't done it in a while like that. So I might do that. But I thought the red was nice because of my poor reindeer. He got a cold, he's good. Anyway, so when you look at that, then you almost need the red for the tags. And I think if I'm smart, I can get 3 tags out of this. I'm very, very careful. And then, So she doesn't have a whole heck of a lot on here as far as embellishments. It's like, figure it out yourself, lady. Oh, and this goes in with that other one. I better. Okay, so I'm so all over the place. I threw in, I wouldn't use this color, but these were the printable labels. And I don't know if I'll use any of them, but I thought I'd throw them in. And then these, this was from, was this a Simple Stories paper? I think so. So I kind of planned to fussy cut as much out as I could and tuck them like around. And then, what else did I pull? I pulled, this is just what I've got left for brads, so I might try to use these 3. I don't think the skates or the mittens would be all right, but they don't really, actually there's no point in keeping them all here. I'm just gonna pull these 3 off, and then I can put this back with the kit so that if I'm looking for them, they'll be there. Okay, now it says large title, and I just had thrown in the small one. I was just gonna have icy or something. Don't know what I'm gonna do for title then. I wasn't really paying attention. Shocking. All right, let's get to this. These back in the kit. And, all right, let's get something different. Good grief. Three, 4, 8, 11, 16, 19. Multi-font title. I swear to God, like, okay. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna pretend I didn't do that. And I'm gonna take a dice out. One of the dies is gonna be like, uh-oh, lost that. Just so we can get some different elements here. Like we've, all right, 5, 10, 15, 16, glaze paint. Jesus. Okay, well, actually, this would look nice with, I had, where'd it go? I had this sugar paste pulled for another one. This would be nice, like as it's kind of icy, right? I can do something with that. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 16. Are you kidding? Okay, 10, 16, 19. I swear to God, okay. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do for that, because I was just gonna have icy, but I might say Boxing Day, maybe do Boxing, do I have enough? Boxing Day, and then Ice Storm in another, I'll grab out another thing, but I don't feel like looking for it right now. Okay, 9, 10, 14, foam embellishment. So, there were no foam embellishments with this kit. Not that that matters, but what can I bring in? I wish I had, like I've got, one second. Okay, these are old and I had them in a kit from when I had my store. And I forget what they're called because I don't even have the package anymore. But what you do is you peel off this top layer and you put glitter on them. Glitter or, at the time it was, so these are American Crafts. They came out with these tiny little beads. They were American Craft Wow beads, I think they were. But I found that they fell off. So what I did was I would put a layer of, what do you call it? Glossy accents over top, and they were beautiful, and I keep forgetting to pull them out to use them. So what if I did, so then this is my foam, and then it would also serve for my multi-font title. So the thing is, what color would you use? You've got silver there. Maybe just like a white, a pretty white fine glitter. Like, my glitter's all down kind of further. I'll pull that out later. But I'm thinking like a white, like I have some that has like almost like different colors, like it's white, but you know what I mean. And then I'll put a layer of glossy accents over it. So I was gonna say Boxing Day. Do I have enough to say Ice Storm? It wasn't really a storm. Freeze? How about freeze? F. They're kind of an, oh, that's an R. Oh, I don't have any E's. Crap. I have E. Oh, the 3s are huge though. Boxing Day. Maybe just ice. Oh, no, I don't have any. Okay, something's gonna come to me. I'm not gonna waste time making you listen to me think. Oh, but then is that gonna fight with this? I might, okay, so I've got silver, I've got this. I might have to pick a different color for this then. All right, well, that doesn't have to be decided tonight. I'm gonna grab the next one here. Okay, this is day 23 from Sarah Scraps. She's got 4, looks like wallet size photos. I'm just gonna use 1. And the paper I'm using is from my 100 pattern paper challenge. So I pulled out the 4 that I kind of had in that kit. Like I made up little page groupings. And I have done this just recently, but that was for Michelle's album, and then this one will be for mine. So this goes back to 2019. So just got a strip across the top and a strip across the bottom. I feel like that's kind of wasted if I cover that up. Oh, well, I'm gonna gut it. Okay. Yeah, I'll cut that. And then, so then use that to mat. Actually, I might do a bit of a larger block so you can maybe see some of the lights, because I think that's kind of the reason I picked it, was because there's lights in the tree and behind them, and I thought it was kind of a nice tie-in. So I might do a larger block like that, and then what would it look like to mat with this one? That'd be all right. Yeah. Okay. So then we've got, it looks like maybe some stitching and then some embellishments. Oh, but I've I'm ignoring those two things at the top and the bottom, which I don't want to put anything at the top or the bottom because then you lose this. So we're going to pretend like we didn't, that's not there. And then we'll just focus on some embellishment clusters here and here, and maybe some stitching. So right now I didn't pull any embellishments. Let's do our rolling for a minute and see if that leads us in any particular direction. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to roll 4 dice this time. See what we get. 12, 17, 18 mil. Oh, like, really? Okay. I cannot get away from metal embellishments tonight. And I say that because I filmed, I'm doing 2 in 1, so I just did the one with weddings and that metal embellishment kept coming up. 17, 20, 21. Puffy embellishment. And that's another one. Like, I'm gonna have to go down to 3 next time because you can't get any of those. Well, I could still get metal embellishment. Watch me get 3 6s if I go down to 3 dice. 11, 12, 13. Ooh, flare. Finally, something a little different. Okay. And actually, if I do metal flare, that covers it. So, all right, well, I didn't find what I was thinking, but I did find this little metal tag. So that can be 2 things. Let's see, so that covers metal embellishment, flare. I feel like I'm cheating because there's just like such a little puffy embellishment though. What are we going to use for that? One second. Okay, so I pulled out this the foam title and a couple little hearts, and it's the same as the one I used, and I showed it in a previous page or layout share. And I had just gone in, so you can see that I colored it with some watercolor markers or water-based markers. But then I found it wasn't drying, so I added the Nuvo Crystal Glaze over top, and so now it's fine. And actually it made it a little bit brighter, and it helped them kind of fade or meld into each other a little bit more. So I don't like the plain white. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll do something over top of that to adjust the color. And I probably will wait until I get partway through just to see what color we want, because I don't even know where I'm going to put the title just yet. But then there's not a whole lot here for embellishments. Pulled this out and I thought I could do, like at the bottom, maybe 2 of these and 2 at the top corner. Just, but I like 3s. It's not really big enough to do 3, is it? And 1, oh, 1 might do it. 1 might do it. Okay. So I put that in, and I still don't know what I wanted. I want more. But I don't know what it's going to be just right now, because it's kind of a funny color combo with the red, the orange, and this blue when it's not, almost is like a Halloween. Anyway, I'm going to call that page done though. I think. Just because I can't think of what else I'm going to do right now. So clean this one up and grab the next one. Okay, day 24, Jessica Michaels. And this is a fun one. So I've got a photo here of our nephew and his daughter this summer at the beach. And grabbed another Hip Kit Club kit because again, it's one I haven't touched. So how was I gonna do this? Yeah, so I was gonna mat the layout with that one, do this bigger circle element out of the blue, and then, you know, this is the background of that. So if I want to use that to punch out more of these circles, and then I could, if I'm careful, once I know where my circle's going to sit, I could punch some circles out of that as well. And obviously that, I don't think I'd do that though, but anyway, so I've pulled that, and then just a smattering of different embellishments. So we've got a couple of layered sticker, camera, beach ball, let's do nothing today, days like this, selfies with you, and a little puffy, these are puffy, sun. And then there was a lot of these vellum, just leaves and fronds, and I just pulled out a variety of them, and some die cut florals. So I guess what's that supposed to be? Lemon? Crosscut lemon? I don't know. Some little chipboard hearts, chipboard and a camera, so I've got kind of one going each way. Chipboard Sand Sun Fun, little tab, because there is one on the photo. There's also this little bit going down the side. Chipboard Cloud, vacay this way, and then I was thinking of using beach as part of the title maybe. So there's where we're at. Let's rock and roll here. Okay, let's try 3 dices. So help me God if I get another 18. 5. And I took 5 off. 14. Foam embellishment. Oh. So, I don't think there were any foam in this kit, but oof. Does this work? Retro Summer. It wasn't like a beach vacation, it was just a one-day thing. But that would have been kind of a neat little beach fun. Yep, that's what we're doing. Okay. So anything else on that bit? Well, the happy is nice. And a sun. Don't want to overdo it. Okay, let's just set that. All right, now let's see. We got something decent that we haven't gotten. 8. Die cut. Well, I got lots of die cuts there, so that's done. And 8. 7, 8. Are you kidding? 9. Doodling. We haven't had doodling at all yet. Okay. So that will be easy, and that will be kind of fun, right? Okay, perfect. Perfect. I am happy with that one. All right. Put this guy away and grab. All right, so this is another scrap room kit. And this is day 25, Jennifer Kane. And I kind of had a hard time figuring out what to do for photos. And what I've ended up doing is I did, instead of this grouping here, I did a 5x7. And I was hoping to use this to cut out this circle photo. And I feel like it's cutting too much out of that. Like the cookies, like it's cookies for Santa, and that's the whole purpose of the photo, I'm assuming. So I thought what I'd do, and also I'm going to flip it. So this is on this side and this is on this side. I'm going to cut that down a little bit, and I'll round the corners maybe. And round the corners on that one too. Why not? Okay, so this was a Scrap Room Flavors of the Month. This was Pink Fresh Holiday Dreams. So we've got a fair bit of paper here that I've pulled. I didn't put the whole kit in. You'd almost think I did. And then some sticker embellishments and some die cuts. There's some little frames here. But the reason I pulled so much paper was like I'm thinking to mat this like this. I love this paper, and I think it looks great with, like, it pulls in all the colors in her jammies. And but then in the in here you've got this layer. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 5 kind of layers in behind. So my first thought was, well, I can cut some of these and layer them. Like, you don't necessarily have to see the words. Like, so this one, and I was thinking this one, but then I kind of want to fussy cut that wreath out. So anyway, I kind of gave up on that because I didn't think there was maybe enough there to do it the way I was thinking it should be done. So what I'm going to do is I can cut some out of that, some out of that, maybe that one. But then I also want to fussy cut some of these elements out. So like this, like the holly and ivy, and some, probably for sure that tree. Anyway, I just am at the preliminary stages of planning. But I thought this one was nice. But then I thought this might also be nice. Like, it looks like almost some kind of edging under there. So I thought I might fussy cut one of these banners to just put under the photo there. You know what I mean? Like two, no, two's too much, maybe. Well, no, because it's going to spread under to, I don't know. I'm a lost soul. So, so and then I've also got these these little guys here too. So there's lots of embellishments here. And I was hoping to use Cookies for Santa as the title. So I pulled these out and I thought these were kind of fun for Christmas. I think I've got the right letters, but we'll see if I roll multi-font title again. All right. How many dice should we use? Let's go back to 4. Do I want to use 4? Yeah, let's use 4. 5, 8, 13. Flare. Okay. And 13, 12, 17, 18. Metal embellishment. Seriously. Seven and 5 is 12. Is film strips. Okay. So, well, the film strips could be, one of these layers. Just finding the right color. See, and it's going to be layered over this real colorful paper. So how does that look? I'll just pull this out so we can see. It's the darker one. Oh, that looks okay. Oof, I like that. Okay, so do we want to just go with like 2 like that? Or should I get... If you get into the long ones, you get into the pinkier colors. I think those 2 there is going to do it. Or do we want 3? No, 2. 3. No. Okay. Is there 3 of that same? I'm going to sit 3 in because I might pull one down here further. Okay. I like that. Okay. Okay. Now, flare. Let's pull some Christmas flare from Scrap and Happy Studio. That's something kind of bright. Do I have one that says Cookies for Santa? I wonder. Okay, that one says Peppermint Kisses. It's cute. That one's perfect. It's leaning a little, got some pink in it, but I don't care. I like it. And let's do the Peppermint Kisses. The dog loves these scissors. And I can't even remember which dog did that. I want to say it probably was Bob's dog when he was living with us. Then I used to chew up everything. Like all my knife handles were chewed up. I don't know how many pairs of boots. He liked zippers, so he would chew on the zippers in my boots and my coats. Oh, wait. Oh, these are all first Christmas, but sorry, Santa, I drank the milk. I was certain I had one that said something about cookies for Santa. Oh, I ate Santa's cookies. That's not quite what we're wanting, but the colors are good, eh? Candy cane cutie. I would have liked to have had a tiny little flare. Do I not have any tiny little Santa flare? Or Christmas flare? In epoxies? It would seem not. It's disappointing. Okay, I really want to use one of these because it's this dark, ooh, or I could just use this one. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. Where are we here? Film strips, flare, metal embellishment. So we already established that we have a few more of these. What can we use? Well, should we leave anything for the reindeer? No, just for Santa. That's not nice. Metal in there, no plastic and epoxy. Nice metal, big old red brad there. We could use in really stuck. I don't know. Well, this Noel looks nice. It's okay. And I think I will just pull that red brad out. Why not? Any of the other colors I want to bring in though. Forget you have these. Oh, wait, what did I just get? Okay, so I know Temu, blah, blah, blah. But I've been buying charms and stuff, and there were some cute Christmas ones. Why is it you can never find anything about cookies for Santa when you're looking for something about cookies for Santa? Yeah, none of those are gonna. But we've got a couple here. Should we see if there's one more thing here we can use? Maybe it's almost like the finishes. It's like these are old. These are, I don't know, it's just there. There's 3 metal. Should we have the tree in? Just because I put it there doesn't mean we have to use it, right? Okay. So I'm gonna call that one good. I have one left, so let me put this one away. Okay, this is our last one, and then we're finished up. This is day 26, Kristen Lippelman, and it's like one photo. Well, it looks like two Polaroids kind of stacked with a paper clip and some banners. So this is one of our niece's husbands, Andrew, and that's oh shoot, Yoshi. No, why can't I remember its name? Anyway, one of their corgis, and I just thought it's a girl. Like they had like a little shower for it. So I pulled out. Haven't used this yet. I'm super excited. It is Fancy Pants. It's called Spot and Oliver. So why do I have so much paper here? Oh, I know. Okay, so I was gonna use I was gonna use that for the edge, right? And then this for the center portion. And then to mat it, I don't think I'll use the pink. Oh, I pulled this paper for the stamps, and now I'm just realizing that's the back of it there. So, okay, so I won't actually need to cut into this one. But I was thinking of cutting some of these out. Well, you know what? I might need it because this was one of the ones I was wanting, and that's right at the bottom. This looks like my cat, Dick. So I was thinking of, for the banners, maybe using a series of like, so there's some die cuts, just have some of these hanging down. It says first class with my puppy. Then these are the Irresistibles from Vicki Boutin. Some hearts and a title. This is awesome. This is Furry Friends Are Forever. Sweet Baby. Oh, and another tag. So I was thinking that I could use maybe some of these for cut them out or fussy cut them for the banners, and then this, yeah, that's all cats in the back. I was maybe going to fussy cut some of these out to hang the intersperse, because she's got quite a few banners here, so if I want it to stretch, I'd have to do this. I can also add in I mean, I've got lots of tickets. Sorry, tags. Like this whole thing is tags and tickets type of thing, right? So, do I still have leather? No, I don't. I have no idea what is going on with these dogs. Let me just plain white ones. Of course not. Is that the right blue? That might work. And if not, I could change. I could punch a different. Although honestly, I have a, you know, you can make your own tags. All right, let's just put those in. And where are we at? So that's, oh, and I also had some flare pulled that I thought were kind of cute with the paper. So, okay, how many dice should we use this time? What do you think? Or should we just look and find things that, like so far, I don't think chipboards come up, or cut file, embossing. Oh, I guess for the most part, it just felt like the same ones were coming up so often, but maybe not. Wax seal never came up, nor did wood veneer. So we'll go back to 6. See if we can't get a Yahtzee. 10, 15, 17, 21. Puffy embellishment, and that's one thing I don't have here. 9, 10, 19, 25 is shape punch. So I will make some tags then, because I've got the ones that make this, and I've got the ones that make this, like the top corners. Wish I had some that just made the actual tag, like a whole tag. But I do have dies that do that too. 4, 8, 9, and 14, 20 is pocket. Okay. Will you people please remind me to take pocket off of this, because I don't know why I have pocket on here for the amount of times that it's come up and the amount of times that I actually need it, because I know ding dang well that Melinda is not gonna journal on here. So it will just be a pocket to stick tags in, maybe. Where's my sketch? I could do a pocket here and have a few things coming out and then layer some stuff on top. But that's what it's gonna be, guys. And that is, I still have to do my puffy embellishment. Was it puffy or foam? Puffy. Huh. No. 26. Puffy. So that could be something like this, but these colors are maybe a bit better. Got lots of hearts, but oh wait, are these puffy? Yeah. What else could I do puffy wise? No, that's gonna be it. If I decide on something different later on, I decide on something different later on. But I'm tired. It is after midnight. That's ridiculous, Tara. I just kind of wanted to get this done and out of the way. So, yeah, that's it. So if you've made it through all 4 videos, good for you. That's dedication. I didn't even want to stay for all 4. Anyway, hope y'all are participating in the 30 days of sketches. I wasn't going to, but I'm glad I did now, because now I've got so many great page kits to take on crops, because I know I'm not going to get them done in March. So I'm a realist. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I hope everyone is doing well, and I appreciate you hanging out with me, and we will talk to you again soon. Thanks. Bye now.